All right, guys, so emergency video here. Bitcoin in the 4-hour time frame is forming a bull pennant pattern, and anytime soon this is going to break out, guys. Now, before I explain to you this chart, I would really appreciate if you can like, share, leave some comment in the comment section down below. Click that notification bell so I can continue making videos like this. All right, so let's break this chart down. Bull pennant basically are bullish patterns or a continuation pattern. So on this chart, we have an uptrend, and then we have a pennant formation here and a possible target to $41,300. Before you FOMO into this chart, bull pennant patterns provide a clear entry and exit points along with favorable risk to reward ratio. However, they can also morph into other patterns or even a reversal pattern to the downside. Alright guys, so let me explain to you first the definition of a bull pennant pattern. A bull pennant is a chart trading continuation pattern in which after a strong trend higher, we have a uptrend here, price pause and consolidate briefly. Now the price is consolidating inside this symmetrical triangle pattern. Then rally further, resuming the larger uptrend. Now this is the missing part here, the rally to the upside. Alright, let's further check the elements of a bull pennant. A bull pennant emerges when a cryptocurrency's price rises in a strong trend, yet some buyers believe it is still relatively affordable and wait to buy the dip. Meanwhile, traders who bought late may get anxious and opt to sell their positions. That is why the price has been consolidating inside this symmetrical triangle pattern here. As a result, the crypto's price decreases slightly, accompanied by a weak volume. So let's check the volume. So we had a very strong uptrend here, plus the volume coming in. Right now we are inside this consolidation, inside the symmetrical triangle pattern, and the volume is decreasing, guys, followed by a weak volume. So we have now most of the element. During this consolidation phase, the trading volume tends to be low. All right. The cryptocurrency price appears to randomly bounce within the range, making no progress. All right, so we have almost all the elements here. After a brief duration, the selling stops and the trading volume falls as the last traders are shaken out. When the volume fades, buyers re-enter the market, driving the price higher, restoring the uptrend. Oh my goodness. So now this is the missing part here. The volume is getting very low here. The price has been consolidating inside this pennant, and this is the missing part here, the uptrend part. Now, where is the entry and exit if we are going to take a long position on this bull pennant pattern? Before I show you the entry and exits of this pattern, again, don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video, leave some comments in the comment section down below. And of course, all charts and TA are for educational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Past performance does not guarantee future results. All right, so I have with me here the bull pennant pattern target and the conservative target. So first, I have with me here the flagpole from the top or from the pivot point here up to this lows at around $28,000. But also we need to consider a possible conservative target. And also, if you have watched my previous video explaining the liquidity levels, we have huge amount of liquidity around 37,700, which is in confluence with this conservative breakout target. All right, so now that we have dissected this chart, where are the entries and stop loss of this chart pattern? Ideally, for this bull pennant pattern, most of the traders would wait for a possible breakout confirmation. So breakout confirmation would be at the top of the wedge, which is around $35,000 up to $35,400. We have actually a wick here up to $36,000. So some would wait for this long entry point right here. So some would wait for a breakout play at around this zone here from $35,300 up to $36,000. And the stop loss would be, ideally you would place the stop loss below the pattern near the recent low, guys. So this was the recent low here, and we have, if you're going to zoom in, we have a wick, candle wick right here. So ideally you would place your stop loss just a little bit below this candle wick. So let's say $32,494. That would be our stop loss for this bull pennant pattern. Now let's check the risk to reward ratio. Let's consider first the conservative target here, which is around $37,800 for Bitcoin. So if you're going to do a breakout play, guys, the risk to reward ratio is not that good because the reward will be around 4% while the risk is around 10%. Now, if you are going to enter at around $35,000, that would give you the same. The risk is lower than the reward. But if you're going to long right now, there is also risk that this could get rejected here and break out to the downside. That's one risk. But the risk to reward ratio to the conservative target here, once the price breaks this wedge to the upside, will be higher, and this is around 10.67% versus the 5% risk here. So these are the things that you need to consider while trading this bull pennant. Now let's check the risk to reward ratio considering the bull pennant target using this bigger or the longer flagpole. So we have here the 41,000 target, guys. 41,000 breakout target for this one. Now, if you're going to do a breakout play at around 36,300, that would be 13% versus 10% risk. Now, if you're going to do a breakout play from the 35,300 level, that will give you 16% reward versus 8% risk. Now, if you want to go in right now and go on a long position without waiting for a confirmation, that will give you 5% risk and a possible 20% reward. But again, this could still get rejected from this area right here and break out to the downside. So that is the disadvantage of taking a long position without waiting for a confirmation, guys. So it's up to you. You decide, you manage your risk. I'm just giving you the option and explaining to you this chart pattern and the possible price action. And also, if the price, just in case, if the price gets rejected from this level right here, the breakout target will be around $31,000. And if you have watched my previous analysis yesterday, we have a huge Bitcoin liquidity at around $30,000, at around this area, guys. $30,000, huge liquidity area for Bitcoin. And also, as what I've explained yesterday, if the price breaks this level, $33,000, or this level right here below this candle wick at $32,800, it is going to be fast, guys. We have a fair value gap at around this level right here. So once the price breaks this level right here, it is going to be fast, and I think this fair value gap will be filled once we see a breakout confirmation to the downside. All right, so that's it for today. Like, subscribe, share this video. Leave some comments in the comment section down below if you have any questions, clarifications, violent reactions. I'm gonna try to answer it on my next video. That's it for today. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.